Alright, today I taught two lessons and they went as well as I really hoped. Probably better than I hoped. I had a lot of fun. The first lesson was the first lesson of the day, and it was a cause and effect lesson. I had the kids read out from the anchor chart the lesson that I missed out on yesterday while they were in class and I was at the pools with the earlier group. Once we had walked through what I'd missed out on, I then asked the students, is there any way that one effect could be from many causes? Um, and yeah, they were really really engaged and into it from the start. The kids were really on top of it. We then moved from the whiteboard to the interactive TV so that we could show some photos and ask students from the picture we can infer what event was being shown. The first one had a guy jumping out of a boat. So I was asking, well, why did he jump out of the boat? What is it that caused him to jump out of the boat? Was the boat too hot? Was there something in the boat? And the more that we looked at the photo, the more the students realized that there was other things happening in that photo. There's another woman on there just with a hand and foot, just really laughing or afraid or sad. She couldn't really tell. Her face was covered by her hand. And there was another boat coming into the photo. So it was a matter of finding out what the effect had been caused by. And yeah, the kids were really appreciative, so I did that. And then the second one had a little girl who was upset, and she had her feet pointed towards the camera. And so we were trying to figure out if the feet were dirty, if they were sore, why she was upset, and trying to infer the causes that led to that effect. The final shot had what I assume was a mother and a daughter on a donut tube out on the water, and I was asking the kids go back to their table to write down on a post-it note what they could infer the cause would be from that final effect. And we got some really creative answers, and it went really well. I did change the lesson plan when I didn't realize that how fast they would be able to work through the photo and the second photo. And so it was really interesting to see that just how great it was. I just had a lot of fun trying to find my feet and trying to just get back in there. And after a while, I just felt comfortable just being in front of the kids again, and I was ready for the afternoon's lesson, which was a maths lesson on flip, slide, and rotate. Now, I didn't know how that was going to go, but I had high hopes and I had a lot of confidence that I was going to be able to teach it well. After I had taught the first one and found my feet and just got back into it. In class, I showed them a L-shape piece of cardboard and asked them from that 2D shape, how can we move it? Can we slide it? Can we rotate it? Or can we flip it? Now, the students were in year 1 and year 2, so it wasn't a matter of they were trying to learn the actual terms flip, slide, and rotate, as well as rotation, reflection, and transition, and translation as well. So we did that in the classroom for a couple of minutes, and then we took them outside to trace their hand with chalk on the concrete and show me how they could understand the flip, the slide, and rotate. Just the meanings of the words, and they kind of got the idea of it, and they were getting their head around it. So I pulled them back together, and I separated 3 squares on the concrete, and grabbed a leaf and ripped it in half so that I could get the other kids to trace around the leaf on the ground and model, like peer teaching, peer modeling, just rotate, reflect, and slide. The kids loved it. They just had a lot of fun. We were all joking around outside and just getting them hands-on, which was really fun. And then afterwards, after we had taught them that, we got the students to lay on the ground and with the whole body just flip over or rotate their bodies around, or just slide along the ground. And the faster they could do it, the slower ones got out. And so it became a bit of a competition, but it started off with everyone being involved with that. After we finished that lesson, we kind of came back in, and the kids were all saying how much they loved it and how much they wanted to do that again. And they were able to obviously achieve the outcomes for the lesson of understanding the meanings of those words. Yeah, it was just a really good day. I just had a lot of fun out there, and yeah, we went to the pools today as well. It's kind of weird going to the pools. I thought it was going to be fun learning how to swim and having that experience with the kids. Unfortunately, being the only male there, I'm constantly just having to take boys to the toilet, taking boys into the change rooms, and just I've spent way too much time in the boys' change room this week. So it's going to be glad to have that over and done with tomorrow. Just it's awkward. There's one boy who doesn't talk. He hasn't spoken a word in 8 months. So that's kind of awkward. I'm trying to get in there with him and trying to get him to wash him, like to dry himself off, and it's just weird. I've got another kid who is special needs, um, that I need to tell him off. It's not really a thing that I wanted to do, and it's not something that I think legally I should be doing. But it's a part of the role that I'm in, being in a special needs school and a special needs class within that school, coming swimming with us. Um, yeah, so I guess I've just got to do it, and that's all over tomorrow. So that's going to be a part of the day that I can take back up with learning and by teaching a lot more experience over the next 3 weeks. And yeah, I'm really just looking forward to having a more uniform, I guess, just having everyone back in the class into the same routine that they've been set up all year, that was thrown out the window last week with the swimming coming in. During the day, I've also been able to speak with the other teachers. Our classroom is joined to another classroom of mainstream students. The teacher from there is from Pennsylvania. She went to school in New York and used to go swimming a lot in New Jersey Shore. So it's interesting seeing the changes of experience between education from America, from the Central Coast, from here. Another teacher that we teach with, Salma, she's excellent. She's a Muslim girl, younger than me. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's the best friend of my teacher, of Aisha, so who is a Jewish lady. So it's really interesting seeing the Jewish and the Muslim people teaching and together and just becoming the best of friends through that experience. Yeah, everyone's just really supportive and really asking how my day went and how my classes went, and just yeah, we all just get along, have a lot of fun, just laughing when we do have the time to just muck around when the kids aren't there, just a debrief at the end of the day, and just have a lot of fun, just joking around with each other and just really feeling like part of the group. I've been asked to come to a Thanksgiving dinner. I believe it's next Sunday, at Lauren's house, the American woman. So it's going to be a great American feast at her place with a few drinks, and just really just enjoying getting to know each other. It's just been a lot of fun, and I look forward to the following day every day. And it's just been amazing experience as I come into the end of my first week, and just looking forward to every moment of it, just learning and just growing. And as much as I miss everyone from home, and I would love to get back there, I can't do it this weekend. So Rosie, I know you're going to be watching this video. Happy birthday. I'd say I love you, but you know I don't. So just have a great night, and try just enjoy yourself, you cranky old cow. I love you. You know that. You know I would do anything, but I just can't be there, and I'm sorry. All right, that's it for today. Bye.